How to build an effective compliance program to comply with the FCPA. The third aspect is oversight, autonomy, and resources. The so-called oversight means that when evaluating the compliance program, the DOJ and SEC also consider whether the company has assigned the responsibility of supervising and implementing the company's compliance program to specific senior managers of the company. Since the company's senior managers have relatively independent and autonomous management authority, such as direct access to the company's board of directors and board committees, is conducive to the effective implementation of the company's compliance program. How you deploy compliance human resources depends primarily on the company's specific businesses, including company size, complexity, industry, geographic scope, and the risks associated with the businesses. When evaluating whether a company has reasonable internal controls, the DOJ and SEC generally consider whether the company has devoted sufficient personnel and resources to its compliance program, taking into account the risks, structure, and the sizes of the businesses. The fourth is risk assessment. An important factor for DOJ and SEC in evaluating whether a company has established an effective compliance program is to see whether the company has conducted appropriate risk assessments. For example, some companies spend a disproportionate time and efforts policing modest gifts and entertainment instead of focusing on large government bids, questionable payments to third-party consultants, or excessive discounts to resellers and distributors. This may indicate that the company's compliance program is ineffective. Simply put, if a company has a $50 million contract with a high-risk third party, it deserves greater scrutiny than routine gifts and entertainment. Likewise, indiscriminate due diligence on all third-party agents, regardless of risk factors, is often counterproductive because companies do not focus their attention and resources on those third parties that pose the most significant risks. Effectiveness mainly depends on whether the company develops a compliance program based on the risks it is facing. If a company focuses more attention and resources on higher risk third parties or areas, even if the compliance program fails to prevent low-risk violations, it does not affect effectiveness of the compliance program. On the contrary, if a company fails to implement compliance controls on significant transactions based on the scale of its operations and risks it is facing, resulting in violation of the FCPA, the effectiveness of the company's compliance program will be questioned. Therefore, as the company's risks of violating FCPA increases, the company cannot formulate and implement a one-size-fits-all compliance program. It should develop corresponding compliance programs based on the company's specific risks, including industry in which it faces, the size of the transactions, the countries and regions it operates. Regarding other aspects of the compliance program, I will share with you in the next video.